Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about like the hyperbolic time chamber and the gravity chamber. If you guys have not used this before, or if you guys do not know the costs, pretty much in everything else that everything that pretty much has to do with this and how you do the training, how you can advance your training, how you could also get ahead of other people whenever it comes down to the amount of training that you do and how efficient you could do it. This is a 22-day process. 21 days if you do it right the first time. But honestly, you could pretty much start doing this grind at any level because it doesn't require you to do specific damage. It doesn't require you to do anything in particular. It just requires you to actually do the training. Now, there are multiple ways to get the training done, and I'm going to help you guys out understand that. Now, whenever you do enter the hyperbolic time chamber, first I'm going to give you guys the prices. Gravity chamber will cost you about 50,000 Zeni every single time, and the hyperbolic time chamber will cost you 200,000 Zeni. And these are pretty big numbers, if I'm totally honest, because if I look at my stuff, so can I actually see how much I have? Yes. Okay. So as you can see, I only have 125,000 Zeni. This means that like every day you would have to be doing like dailies and grinding up as much money as possible. If there is another way to do that, like grinding money very quickly, then I'll let you guys know. So far, I have not been able to get on because I messed up my sleep schedule. So like freaking honestly, after I messed up my sleep schedule doing that 10-hour stream and the 6-hour stream, I just have not been locked in. So let me just get through this as quickly as possible so I don't waste your time. So the thing about the gravity chamber that's much more different than this place is the fact that with the gravity chamber you are missing the ability to do strength training, physical damage training, and I believe health training, because in there you actually have to do the training mode where you pretty much are spamming these, and I'll show you how to do the training mode. Literally, you're just going to be fighting against the timer where you're just going to be clicking and clicking and clicking, and the progress is actually pretty fast because it has a multiplier. And if you're very good at these key games, then you're going to have just as fine of a time as anybody else. So it only gets hard whenever it gets down to like times five and stuff like that, which is pretty crazy. As you can see, DSS. Now we're doing times three, and this isn't too bad. When it gets to times four, I struggle a little bit, but I'm a little locked in right now. And this is you're just gonna have to do this when this bar hits 10 times over. As you can see, once it gets to that moment where it's like 10 times, once you complete the bar, you never have to do that for the rest of the day, sadly, because you can't progress any further until, the day's over. So I'm going to stop right there. As you can see, it does say failed, but I did progress. So if I press tab, exit, you'll see, oh, I progressed my health. Now, there is another way you could progress your health, and this is actually getting hit. If you get hit by other people and they do like a lot of damage to you, then you could progress this. So you could do this with a friend. If you don't have a friend, you're going to have to like do um, you're gonna have to do this by yourself and do it the key way. You can also, because a lot of people do like this, uh, that they didn't know this fact. But if you go to color change options and then go to back, you'll see that your timer actually resets. Just make sure you do spam that pretty often, so you can keep your timer up. So let's go ahead and talk more about which ones you can do by yourself and which ones you can do with a friend. Now, with the key control and key damage, I've actually seen these done pretty quickly. And the way I've seen them being done is actually by using specifically the, I believe it's the super, they use the ultimate skill. I've seen people do this a lot from when I've been in here, the perfect spirit bomb. Now, I don't know the exact math behind it, but as you can see, whenever you do your change, I mean your charge up, you will gain mode. Now, there are two ways you could do this, and I'm sorry if this is a bit loud. That's just the race. But if you do this, you go hold down tab, and then you click escape. You can tab out and do whatever you want. Like I could go play other games or just like, do other things as this is doing its thing. And then after that, I'll come back and I'll be like, oh, look, I almost have a bar now. And that's pretty easy. Now, there is another way to do this. I'm not even holding the key, by the way. But, you know, after you're done, unshift it. And then what I've seen people do is I've seen people do the spirit bomb, the super spirit bomb. So I've seen them do this, where they kind of like get this down. The perfect spirit bomb and just throw it. As you can see, it does like give you a little bit of charge. I don't know if there's a major difference between this one and other moves. I just saw someone doing it, and I thought it was kind of like interesting that he's kind of doing that. Let's see if blasts make a larger difference, like Grand Smasher. Oh, we do have Grand Smasher on already. All right. Now, I don't have any key control, so I'm not going to get much out of it. Let's see. So if we do the charge, and then we spam Grand Smasher, because it's pretty low cooldown. Well, it's actually much faster, honestly. As you see, you just kind of spam these. So that is kind of nice. The other one you can't really do by yourself is, I believe, if we do some physical damage. Oh, no, you can. So you can do this with like an auto clicker or something like that, where you just spam your M1 attacks, and as you can see, it will put your physical damage up. And you could probably advance this with physical damage moves like Silent Assassin. Nope. Okay, so you can't do it with moves like that, but you can do it with just your M1s. So I just put on an auto clicker for that. Agility is pretty straightforward. You just kind of want to fly around or move around, run, fly, run into a wall. This part's just going to take probably the longest out of all things. And after that, you know, just get it done. Just try to like get this done as much as you can, as you have 220 points to get here, and you have you have 110 points to get from the gravity chamber. So both of these are very important to be doing every single day, because you could walk away with an extra 330 stat points. And this is very important because this has nothing to do with the Dragon Ball stuff, because you could also get a stat boost through the Dragon Balls in space, which is another way to do it. But that's a whole different video, honestly. But this is very important for newbies to understand that this is definitely going to be worth the investment in the end game, because you can actually have far more stats across the board than have your normal stats to play with right after you're done. So, very, very important that you guys understand that this is like truly how you get further into the game, further progression, and really try your best to understand that, you know, it does take time, it does take work, but if you're just working on one slot, then it's going to be much easier than trying to juggle multiple. And if you have the Game Pass transfers over on Gravity Chamber on all accounts, and on from Gravity Chamber to also the other one. What's the other one called? Sorry. Hyperbolic Time Chamber. I try to get the name right, but honestly, I keep thinking about DBZA, the Hiffle Biffle Chamber. But yeah, so that's pretty much how you pretty much do the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, the Gravity Chamber, all that type of grinding. Make sure you get those extra 10 points every single day through those different methods. And I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I should just go to, yeah, we should just go to the other place real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and help you guys out with this real quick, and we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. Oh, never mind. Well, we can't get out of here through here. That's right, we have to use travel. Let's go to Earth. I just want to see the Gravity Chamber and kind of show you guys how that one kind of works. Just real quick. You know, I was pretty surprised that you could do this with the Gravity Chamber. All right. That you get this extra 110 points.
7 Dragon Balls.
Oh man, someone just summoned Shinron. That's crazy. But you need to be careful, because if you die here, you can't reset your timer from the point that you died. Like, dying messes up the timer bug that you can abuse. As you can see, they do have a training mode too, and you get 5 points every single day. So as you can see, I'll do this. It doesn't work. And if you do agility, doesn't work. You actually have to do the actual progression every single time, which is going to take you a long time to do, but that's just, you know, it's how it's got to be, man. You just got to like get in here, do it as best as you can, and try your best. Try not to get hit by those things, by the way, because if they do, they'll melt you. As you can see. They're just killing the heck out of me. And like, if you die to those things, they'll mess up your timer glitch, and you won't be able to abuse it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. I'll see you guys in a future video. Take it easy and peace out, dudes.